Alright, so you might be wondering two things right now. Where am I? And why is this video out of focus? Well, these are easy to answer for me, so I might as well answer them. First, you're in a bathroom, if you couldn't tell. Second, it's out of focus because this is a DSLR, and I am using the mirror to focus. So we hold it about arm's length out. We just kind of predict. You have no choice in this matter. You're forced to watch this. If you are still here, then thank you for continuing to watch this boring video. Oh, you can't see me. Oh, jeez. Oh, look, I'm back again. Alright, so this is a video about video games being protected by free speech! Yes! I thought it would never happen. But it did. So, yeah, I thought I saw Chris Perla's video and I decided to make a video response. Mainly because this is too good for comments to cover. So, yeah. Look at this. It's less likely that video games will just disappear off the market like they would in the first place. First of all, I'll start off by saying that I'm a gamer. I've been playing games since I was violent video games since I was about 10 years old. I'm 20 years old now, and I have yet to kill anyone, even though I've had plenty of time to think about it. Never have done it. Not because I couldn't, but because I didn't want to. Now, see, in a video game, I love killing people in video games because it's virtual. A virtual world where you respawn, and real life where you say, look! He's not getting up anymore! There's nothing there. Sorry. If you can tell the difference between those two things, violent video games shouldn't be a problem for you. This is actually another thing that people have talked about is, oh, well, it's a training simulator. It trains you to use guns, and it trains you to murder people and whatnot. That's just one thing you can throw out the window. For right now, that's something, I mean, even if it was true, that's something you could control by, you know, getting rid of video games. What you would actually do is cause more of an outrage than any good that would come out of that. And I think it's pretty selfish for people that have thought, well, let's just get rid of violent video games altogether. Let's get them off the market. And in some, I'm not sure, I think that's happened somewhere already. I think Australia or something. I can't remember, or I don't know if they banned them altogether. I forget. I should be keeping up on this, but I have not. I apologize. Don't judge me! I'll come and shoot you in the face, virtually, of course. It'll be all pixelated. We'll just pixelate it. It'll be so pretty. I'm sorry. That was the gamer in me coming out. Not that I'm a violent person anyway. Frickin' bird, stop peeping! I'm making a video! Oh, you're still here. Right. Alright, so back on subject. One thing, like, on the fact of, or on the subject of people talking about video games training children how to use guns, Penn and Teller actually did dedicated one of their shows to violent video games, and they actually put a gun in the hands of an 11-year-old, I think he was 11 years old, and not only did he not know how to use the gun, I mean, well, then I forgot to mention this, he has been playing violent video games for a while. Back on subject, while he did not know how to use a gun, it actually terrified him. He actually cried as a result of that because he felt, you know, if you've never shot a gun, it's a very unique experience. It's scary at first. I know the first time I shot a gun, it scared the crap out of me because you don't really expect it, especially from playing video games. You don't feel recoil in your mouse. And you know, this might have been the reason. I mean, they put a AR-15 in his hands and said, here you go, shoot this and see what happens. He shot it once and he didn't want to shoot it again. So that's a pretty clear indication that one life was saved. You know, I don't think we can, you know, point straight to video games when it comes to training people how to use guns and training to, oh, well, if you play violent video games, you're going to become a murderer. That's heard that quite a bit. That's bull crap. I've been playing them for a long time. I haven't killed anyone. As a matter of fact, you know, I have plenty of stuff that I could kill somebody with if I wanted to. This, for example, you could definitely kill somebody with this, but have I ever had to? Nope. Nope, that's for my own defense. I also have another knife over here. Let's go over here real quick. Oh, well, looky here. Look, there's another knife. Haven't killed anyone with that either. It's a funny story. Actually, the only blood that knife has ever seen is my own. And I was trying to open a box of Mike and Ike's, and I failed. Let's do a reenactment of that real quick. Hell yeah, Mike and Ike's. Ah! I cut my finger down to the bone and it's bleeding everywhere. God, I should just eat some Mike and Ike's. That'll take it away. Okay, back on subject. As well, I have another knife in my suitcase. That previous knife I was just showing, that's my everyday carry knife. That's a knife I carry every day. That knife is for my own protection. Okay, people, before you even start to say, oh, you're a violent person, you carry knives and you shoot guns and stuff. I'm not a violent person. I just like to protect myself from violent people. If you will have noticed as well, I have shot guns before. I have videos on my other channel, Nazareth666. Sorry I was young, the name was stupid. Not portraying to violent video games at all. Back on subject, I have shot guns before. I'm a novice gun shooter, I would say. I'm not a professional in any way. And the first time I picked up a gun, the only reason I knew how to use it was because my grandpa said, "Here, this is what you do. This is how you load a gun. Don't point it at anyone." You know, that kind of thing. He didn't just like hand me a gun. I was like, "Hey, Pop, check this out." Boom! You're dead. He's not getting up. So, I mean, there might be somebody out there that has played violent video games, and like especially the newer ones that show like reloading and whatnot. They have the reload animations and stuff like that. They might be able to pick it up and after a few seconds figure out how to operate the gun. And like Chris Perella said, even if you take away violent video games, there's still going to be violent people. Violence has been around for a long time. How many people have you seen go on a murdering spree because of Pong or something like that? Violence has been around for a long time, as Chris Perella said. It's been around for hundreds and thousands of years. Pretty much just like he said, as long as people have been alive and been around, there's been violent people. It's not all video games, because it's unfair to people like me who actually like playing those games. That's fun. It's not fun to kill people in real life, but in a virtual world where people respawn. When you get shot and you die, you respawn. When you kill somebody, they don't die, they respawn. And they're actually having fun. Well, unless you've actually killed them in the game, they're probably pissed off and they want to pwn you. That was a game term if you've never heard that one before, people. Just so you know. But, that's the point. In a video game, you respawn. Nothing is real. The anger and the emotions are real, and most of the emotions are joy. Not because you killed somebody, but because you killed somebody in a virtual game where people respawn and they don't actually die. It's like, hey, I'm back again. Instead of, hey, he's not getting up anymore. Junior? But my point is, don't say that video games cause violence. I mean, I'm not going to say I haven't gotten mad and smashed a keyboard because I lost a big, tournament on a video game. Of course, this was a long time ago. Like Chris Perella said, though, don't let video games be your life. Go out and do things, meet people. If you hold yourself away in a room your whole entire life, you're gonna get nowhere. So, I'm sorry for the shaky video as well. It's kind of hard to hold this camera up. It's kind of heavy. And I have puny muscles that do nothing. So, I can't help it. Anyways. So, that's my little saying, my little opinion on this subject. I hope everyone has a good day. If you're a PC gamer, you can actually add me on Steam. My Steam name is Nazareth666. How you spell it is Nazereth, as opposed to Nazareth. And 666. And we'll get together, we'll play some violent video games, and I'll shoot you in the face, but only virtually. Only virtually, people. I wouldn't go and actually kill somebody in real life. That's not right. And couple little safety tips. Don't play with guns. The only time you should actually be playing with a gun is when you're taking it apart to clean it, and even then you shouldn't be really playing with it. You should actually just be taking it apart to clean it. So don't play with guns. If you've never tried a gun before, have somebody show you so you don't hurt yourself or hurt somebody else. So until next time, don't go killing anyone. And I should be back with new videos soon because I don't plan on killing anyone and going to jail for the rest of my life. And for anyone out there that does have the opinion that video games do cause murder and they do cause violence in people, and I'm not saying don't believe in your opinion, but have some respect for others and don't blindly defend a subject that has no scientific proof of causing any violence in anyone besides maybe getting mad and bashing a keyboard, which is way different from taking a gun and shooting somebody in the face. So until next time, it's been fun. So yeah, like the video if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, don't like the video. If you want to, you can subscribe. If you don't want to, I don't hold it against you. And rate it, because you know this is the things that all YouTubers do. Not that I'm planning on going anywhere with this. And for all you that are wondering what camera I'm using, let me show you. Excuse the darkness. I am actually using what's called a Canon T2i. Actually, this mirror might be better. It's called a Canon T2i. So if you're planning on making some cool videos, you should buy one of these cameras. If you're like doing cinematography or all that good stuff, or if you like the nice cinema feel and you want to make some nice cinema style movies, you should buy this. That actually is something I'm planning on doing on this channel, is some like short films and whatnot. I'm a big fan of Freddie Wong, and as well as let's face it, a lot of small YouTubers. You don't have to have millions of subscribers to be a good YouTuber. So until next time, have fun guys, and I'll stop wasting your time and I'll just stop this video. So yay for violent video games and free speech.